vector addition, geometric approach. All right, so this is kind of our first video going over some vectors. So a vector is just a line with both direction and magnitude. There's a really cute little video that you can look up from Despicable Me about vectors saying this. He actually uses the definition of vector in the movie. It's pretty funny. Most people don't even notice it. So what we want to do is they tell us that we have two vectors and we're adding them together. We have an initial point P. So then this is what we're given down in our diagram. And what we need to do is construct these. So first, we have to change them so they're the correct lengths, because the ones they gave us are too long. They gave us both 1.0. We want the one S to be 0.9 and then the one with T to be 0.8. So we need to make sure we change those accordingly. And then what we would need to do is construct it so that they start at P. And so we're going S plus T. So we're going vector S first, and then we're going to add T so that it's going from P. We're going S, and then we're going to go T. So we want to make sure they're going in the same directions that we can't really change the directions on these ones, but we want to make sure it's starting at the initial point, and then we go through the addition sentences they gave it to us. So the only part that's not going to be in the actual answer is this addition sentence here, but the rest of it will be here. So let's go ahead and click on it because it makes a little more sense, I think, on the next page. So first, again, they gave us two vectors that are 1.0. So we have vector D, which is 0.5. So let's change that one. We grab this little tool here, and then we can, oh, no, sorry, this is the size tool. We click on this one, and then we can drag it so we can make it a little smaller. So we don't want to make that one 0.5. And then C, we want to be a little longer. We want to make that 1.1. Now this is the, whoops, what happened? 1.1, I forgot to click, I think. So you make sure you click so it lets go and it doesn't do that. So now I want to put them in order. So I'm going to go from the initial point P, and I'm going to go 0.5 on this vector, and then this one is going to go at the end of this next one, and it's going to keep going here. What we want to do, because the distance is actually from the initial point to the end of the final vector. So this line that I just added is the distance. That's what we want for the distance. Just want to click check, and we get it. So like I said, that addition sentence that they give us up here, it's not down here like it was in the explanation, but that's perfectly fine. Okay, so we're going to go through and we're going to change. So we need vector B to be 1.8. 1.8. Make sure if you click and hold, you want to click again so that you let go so that it's a pointer finger again. All right, and then vector A, we want that to be 1.4. So like in this case, if I click and I forget to let go and I go over here to click this, well, I just changed my vector again. So I need to make sure that I click again to let go. All right, so now let's go ahead and position these. So here's my initial point P. I have 1.8 because that's what they list first. And then I'm going to go 1.4 off the end of 1.8. And then I need to connect my line here. So there's my distance, and I'm going to click check. All right, one more of these. So let's go ahead and change the sizes. So 0.9 for S. We'll change that like that. And then T should be 0.7. All right, so let's go ahead and move these. So I have my initial point P, and I'm going to move S like this, and then 7, or T, going to go to the end of that. I'm going to connect the dots here. All right, and actually calculating the distance of this line, that would give you the distance here. But this is just showing you the geometric approach, just how to set it up to get these two vectors added together. All right, we finished the other one. Yay.